managerial fortune telling. Well, Peter's quoted a lot about, the best way to, create the predictive future is create it, and there's truth in that. I have to tell you that Peter's first big prediction was 100% wrong. 2 weeks before the Great Depression of 1929, he predicted that good times are here to stay. And he never attempted to predict the stock market again, as far as I know. But all his other predictions were dead on in almost everything you'd want to look at. I mean, the current major, I don't know, in the States, I guess they're calling it a recession, a major recession. He predicted that 40 years ago. He said that what we're doing, and he was talking about the United States. I can't speak for Canada. He said the salaries that the senior executives are making versus the lowest level employee, there is too much of a differential. At the time, it was like 200 times the CEO or president versus the lowest level employee. He said it's way too high. It's just not a good thing all the way around. And by the way, today it's over 300, the differential. And he said that. And the other thing he said was the unions. He said they're not innocent either. He said the unions whenever they come up for the renegotiate their contracts, they're expected to get more benefits or in compensation or whatever, and yet their productivity does not increase at all. And he said what they ought to be doing is the companies ought to have representatives of the union on their board of directors. Now, some companies do that nowadays. I think it's a good thing. But he said one day we are going to pay a terrible, terrible price for this. And that's kind of my way of thinking is what happened.